People of the verse, welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator. In today's video, we are going to I'm going to share with you my very first step in Star Citizen Alpha 3.9, and I focused those first steps in on trading, I should say, and I am very surprised to see that I have all of my gears. I have heard a lot of rumors, especially on Spectrum, and several people actually have told me that they lost everything. They lost their equipment, they lost all of their Alpha UEC. Luckily for me, this has not been the case. I even have those brand new set of headsets here that have been given to all subscribers, so that's pretty cool. They look quite all right. I like to see the fact that they are transparent and we can see a little bit of the face. That's quite unique, even though it is basically a reskin of a model that already exists. Anyway, that's not the point. Today, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to focus on trade. So we're going to see how it is. I am already at New Babbage. I will be flying a Caterpillar. It has been a long time since that Caterpillar has been standing here, sitting in my hangar. So it will be great to make it get rid of its dust. It's been accumulating dust out there, and we'll see what we can buy. We'll go to some science outposts, or research outposts, I should say. We'll go to some mining outposts. We will go to the TDD. We'll see how much they can buy here. So here we go, guys. Let's get started. And so here we are here, Hangar 20. This is the very first time that I am in a Hangar 20, so this is pretty awesome. We are going to take off here. Of course, weather here when we are leaving New Babbage is, well, that's quite okay. This is not the worst that I've seen here at New Babbage. It is snowing, of course, but at least it's not a blizzard. And we are taking off. Here we go. What a pleasure to see that Caterpillar taking off New Babbage Interstellar Starport. So we are going to go to Clio, where they have two research outposts where they sell steams and medical supplies. Of course, I still have 1.7 million Alpha UEC, so I will be buying medical supplies so that you guys can see, you know, if they are profitable. Is it easy to resell here at New Babbage? You are going to know everything. And well, we are taking off here. We are leaving the moon, the planet Microtech, and we are going to the moon of Clio, where there are two such outposts. I'll just pick up the first one that's available when trying to. Of course, when you are trading, you have to try to be as quick as possible. Time is money. What really matters is, and I've said it that many times, what really matters is how much money you are making per hour. So let's press B and we're gonna see which outpost is the closest. We've got one over there. We are going to go to Cantwell Research Outpost. I'm afraid it's going to be on the dark side of the moon, but that's okay. It's going to make the landing even more challenging. The other outpost is located by the shore. This one, I believe, is in the mountains, if my memory is correct. Both of the outposts here on Clio do have commodities to offer, so we are playing it safe before we are going to see if there are actually some commodities to buy at the other outpost on Calliope and later on Microtech as well. So here we go. It's going to be a nice little landing here at night where we are going to enjoy that beautiful atmosphere with a mix of jade and pink. You've already seen that already, right? And so we're about to arrive here. As you could see, there are no landing pads, so we're going to have to make a rough little landing here on the bare soil. That kind of looks like... okay, it's a little bit difficult because it's a bit windy. The wind is pushing the ship. This is also a phenomenon that we can experience on Calliope and probably Utopia as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we can also experience that on Utopia. And so we are going to leave the ship and get to the trading post to see if we can buy the commodities that we came for, those medical supplies, right? So here we go. We're in the lower hallway with the elevator access, and let's click on deploy so we can see here. It is I think that the weather is kind of okay. It's a little bit wet, of course, but weather looks like... oh my goodness, oh, I'm quite high. Oh, if I can't get back in the ship, then it's pretty much useless to buy anything. Gonna try to see if I can jump and go back into the ship. Let's see. Try to go as far as possible. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Oh, and I noticed that the gravity is very high. This is very interesting. They didn't implement low gravity like we usually have on moons. So obviously I can't get back into the ship, which leaves me nothing but one last option since here there's just no way I'm gonna go back. I am going to kill myself, but we're gonna salvage the ship, guys. I will be back. And surprise! I am back in a Pisces, a fully upgraded Pisces, which I am now using to, well, you're gonna see why I'm using the Pisces, which is a fantastic little ship that really can serve all kinds of purposes. And here it is going to save my ship. So absolutely wonderful little ship. This is a ship that was a gift from Dark Sparrow. So shout out to Dark Sparrow, a member of this community, who gave me this little ship. And look at that, it fits under the Caterpillar. How magnificent is that? I think that I have the landing gears. I don't want to have the landing gears. I think that we are good enough here, right under the trapdoor of the Caterpillar. So let's turn off the ship here, and we're gonna go outside. And you probably guessed it by now, I am going to try to jump on the ship and then see if by jumping on the ship I will be able to get back into the Caterpillar so that I can park the Caterpillar a little bit further away and salvage the ship. So we're gonna have to try to jump. That doesn't really work here. Let's try again. Here it worked. All right. Where is the entrance? Is it here? No, it's not. Oh no, I'm gonna have to jump on the ship again. Well, let's try here. It doesn't work. It's a little bit slippery. Plus, the ship is shaking at the same time. It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to like to be landed here without the landing gear. But we'll keep on trying. All right, we're on. Where is that trap door? Is it here? Yeah, it's here. I just hope it's not going to crush the Pisces. It's a fragile little ship. It's making strange noises, but I think it's gonna be fine. It's a little bit shaky, but we can do it. All right, all right. Well, better go there before it explodes and I die. So let's go there quickly and let's get in the ship. All right. And this is one of the things that I love so much about Star Citizen. You know, there's always an adventure. You know, somehow, and this kind of, limitless experience, even if a situation feels dire and you may think that you lose your asset, there's always a way. And that's what I like, it really is a game in which if you have some creativity, that creativity can really flourish. And this is something that I can't find in any other games that I can think of, to be frank. So the ship is fine here, the Caterpillar is fine, so let's get flight ready, and we'll just go somewhere else. Systems are online. Can we land here? Are we okay if we land here? Oh, it looks like we're on the Pisces. Oh, well, that Pisces just went away. Well, that is a little bit embarrassing. Dark Sparrow, if you're watching this video, I am sorry. I promise I will treat her much better. But, well, let's go back outside, and I'm pretty sure that by now I shall be able to leave the ship and buy some commodities. So let's give it a try. Come on, let's go to the elevator access. You guys know the Caterpillar by heart now. You've been seeing this so many times already. Is it gonna work? It does seem like... Oh, yeah. Oh, we're totally fine. We're totally fine. So we're gonna retract that just to make sure that there are no thieves, right? Sometimes people can be a little bit sneaky. I'm sure you've seen that in many videos. Not just my videos, but other YouTubers as well. And where is the trade outpost? The trade outpost is right here. It looks like I can't even run. Yeah, temperature is minus 55 degrees, which is quite okay for Clio. If I remember, it was not that warm last time I came there, which is why my suit, which can withstand temperatures of minus 70 degree, is not even telling that I'm gonna die soon. So that is reassuring for sure. So Is it working here? Does it detect the ship? It does seem like it does. We can see those medical supplies. Is that 15.75 alpha UEC per SCU? That is very cheap. So you know what? We're gonna buy an entire whole. Oh my gosh, less than 900,000 alpha UEC. That is very cheap. But again, 3.9 just reached the live server, so that's maybe because it's a fresh new start and nobody has ever traded medical supplies. I could have been the first one to do that, which could explain here the base price. It's not every day that we can see the base price on such expensive commodities. And so we're gonna go back to New Babbage and we'll see if we can sell all of that. All right, look at that approach, guys. This is really one of the things that really impresses me. How epic is that entry to New Babbage? And especially, I think that was really a good choice here from CIG to put that interstellar spaceport outside of the city. It makes it much easier to land. There's that hyperloop that goes straight into New Babbage. It is very well done. And we're going to land very quickly. I probably will spare you the landing because it does take a little bit of time. But we'll be going to the TDD at New Babbage Plaza and we'll be selling all of that medical supplies. Oh, wow, look at that, guys. But before that, we'll be taking another ship, and you can see here that I am taking a Starfarer. This is the loaner ship that I have for my C2 Hercules, which hopefully is going to come this year in 4.2 with the release of Crusader. And the reason why you should do that if you have several trade ships is because it saves you the trip to the TTT. Oh my goodness, that weather here has really changed just within a matter of minutes. 5 minutes ago when I had landed here, the weather was quite alright, and now we are in the middle of a snowstorm, so that is quite an epic takeoff here, which is not going to make it easy for that Starfarer, but we're still going to go look at those ATC towers here right into the blizzard and those volumetric clouds. This is quite an epic takeoff in my opinion. Now, however, this is kind of a mixed bag of feelings that I have because, yeah, sure, the devs spent a lot of time to push the visual aspect of Star Citizen, but at the same time, the question that I'm asking myself is, how is playability? Is the experience fun and enjoyable, or is it getting repetitive over the years? Because let's remember, guys, this is 3.9. That means that this has been the ninth quarter the ninth quarter in a row that we are still in the 3.x branch with not a lot of gameplay look that have been added to the game. And we have mining, trading, bounty hunting, but we still have a lot of various professions that have not been implemented. So that is something that a lot of people are actually raising, a concern that a lot of people are raising. And at the same time, you know, is the experience that we are getting when we play the game improving patch after patch? This is something that I also wonder. Anyway, we have arrived here at Calliope at one of the many outposts that belongs to Shubin Interstellar. And we are going to see if finally we can trade here. Because in the PTU, this is something that was not available. I don't know if you guys have watched my PTU videos, but in the PTU, it was basically those trade terminals were not working. It was impossible to buy anything. Everything was empty to make it quick. So we are going to see if this is something that has been fixed in Star Citizen Alpha 3.9. I would expect that to be fixed because, whoa, yeah, I forgot to tell you here, the wind is very strong here. We're in the middle of a blizzard, so that could explain why the ship is moving. This is quite crazy, right? Those winds that can actually make a ship move, but my body here is not that affected. I think that they still need to work here on physics here. Well, at least I can jump on that ramp. So let's close that door and whoa, let's not get pushed by the ship. Let's close that door and see where the trade terminal is located. It should, oh, but it's right here in front of me. So here we go, and this is as fast as I can go. Let's not even try to run because it simply doesn't work. Instead, we're just going to walk all the way to the trade post, and we are going to trial. Oh, we still have 16 minutes to survive, so that should be okay. Temperature is about minus 120 degrees Celsius, a typical temperature like that on Calliope. The ship seems fine, but the ramp seems to be out, so that's kind of weird. All right, let's open that door here, and we're gonna see if we can buy anything here at the mining outpost. So buy, let's select the ship here. And the ship is selected, but unfortunately, as you can see, there are no available items. And this, in my opinion, is really bad. This is, I wouldn't go as far as saying as this is a scandal, but if I wanted to quote my buddy Ravier, who, by the way, manages Gallog.net, which is the trade app that you really want to have if you want to trade in the verse and know where to buy at the cheapest price and where and what to sell at the most expensive price. Ravier said, hey, you know, you cannot really focus on trade when you are focusing on selling ships like the Prowler, and that is unfortunate, but true. I'm afraid that they're focused on pushing the patch live as quickly as possible so that they could have the Prowler sale and make some money. Well, as much as I understand that we need to make money to keep funding the game and to keep the development of the game running, at the same time, I don't like it when it is at the expense of playability and at the expense of the quality of the build. You guys can be sure that this is something that I will be talking about when I will be doing my full review of Star Citizen Alpha 3.9. And so we are now at the TDD at New Babbage, and we are going to sell those medical supplies at a very nice price. But you can see that the shop inventory is already full. This is very unfortunate. I cannot sell so much here. And it's quite of a waste, you know, because I only have, you know, I have a Caterpillar. I didn't even fill 2 Caterpillars, or the Caterpillar and the Starfarer. And this is only this is everything you can sell. Now, you can't even buy minerals because none of the mines have any commodities. That's why we didn't go to the other mining outposts, because none of them, I mean, the result is exactly the same. You go to the trade outpost and the trade consoles says that they are empty. So it's just, I mean, if you are a trader, it's totally useless to go around Microtech because you only have just a handful of places to buy medical supplies. And then once you get your medical supplies, you can't even sell them here. So you're going to have to waste time in Quantum Drive to go to other places where they might eventually buy medical supplies. But you know that medical supplies at Lorville or at Area 18 also can't be sold so much because the shop inventories are also full. At least they get filled not to that extent. You can sell easily 500 SCU of medical supplies at Lorville or at Area 18 before it got full. But here, I was really shocked. I was like really one of the first ones to trade here in 3.9, and I could not even sell half of my Caterpillar. So that's why, guys, that's why I heavily suggest that you don't trade at Microtech. If you are a trader, avoid Microtech and its surroundings at all costs, because there is nothing for you to buy, and when you buy medical supplies, you can't even sell them. So that's what I had to say here about this video. Very disappointing, if you would ask me. I was really hoping that the devs had at least taken under consideration traders when they made the build, but apparently this was not the case, and this is something that we're going to have to voice out and raise our concerns openly. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna have to try to we're gonna try to do our giveaway tomorrow. So this is your very last chance to win that M50 M50 with lifetime insurance. All you have to do to get some winning is to be a subscriber of this channel and to comment to any videos posted this month. The winner will be announced tomorrow. I'm also giving away $100 to anyone who supports this channel on any crowdfunding website or through the join button. It is really a good way to help this channel. You guys have seen that we got the green screen. I've got more plans to improve the quality of those videos, so please help me out if you can. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. We're going to also review our Inside Star Citizen episode. And this is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.